and tonight I am with Tree. How you doing?
Yo, yo, yo. Ready to watch some League?
Hells yeah. Yeah, I like watching it more so
Shall I
than
tell
playing
him my
sometimes.
badge and
So,
rifle as well?
um,
Look, we don't
I'm
have
here
to
to have
talk
fun.
about our last game.
No, we certainly don't. And we're coming in hot. 3 bans already. So we got What Ass Bussy on the blue side here, folks. Let me change the scene here. Hopefully that shows up in just a second.
Renata?
Renata. Was Renata banned last game?
No, it was not. But Kel and I have both talked to each other a lot about Renata, and neither had the slightest chance of the other picking Renata. So we weren't too worried about that.
Nice. Yeah, so Hecarim, Shen, Nocturne are gonna be the bands for What Ass Pussy. Stream should be good now. And Trundle's gonna be the last band to round it out in the first round.
Oh, I bet everyone else is playing. I can get a prediction up. Oh, never mind. Someone's doing it right now, I think.
Okay.
The
Alright, first pick here for Wet Ass Pussy to start their season strong. It's gonna be Warwick. Probably going in the jungle here for my Wang, one of his more played champs from what I can see in the match history. Very strong jungler. Good first pick as well. I think could be flexed.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm expecting that jungle, but we could see it. And the immediate Anivia pickup on
Ooh.
Thrifty. That
Oh, damn. Hell yeah.
So obviously Thrifty loving that Anivia. He's gonna be a problem. Jinx though, when we purposely didn't ban it against them in preseason, and Salvo still played top, and AJS took Jinx bottom. And I wouldn't be that surprised to see that again.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know what AJS would do top. Like, I don't think that ends well for him.
No, I don't think so either. Uh, yeah, on the blue side here, what Pussy, they're gonna answer with Ezreal and Vel'Koz to round out their first round of picks here. So it is gonna be Renai circulation on his coveted Vel'Koz mid.
Yeah, he's been trying to get that in every SBL game for the last 5+ years, so no surprise. Ezreal. I like that pick. I
Yeah,
love that pick against Nautilus.
yeah, damn, that's yeah, already a good pick against Anivia, even better against Nautilus. Nautilus support, I imagine here with the Jinx in the bottom lane, but I mean obviously could be flexed anywhere.
Oh, I do notice on stream, for anyone confused, we do have the wrong
Oh fuck.
names under under the
Oh.
teams. This
Life
is
is too short
NFT
for beef.
and WAB, not autofill and power top. Hey, there we go.
Coming in strong here. Oh, Rek'Sai and Alawe.
All right.
Alawe, fastest one pick there? Or no, I guess that would be a tank axe top lane pick, getting that out of there,
Yeah,
along with the Malphite Trundle as well. But I guess that
yeah.
would probably for jungle.
So this is in line with how I was expecting. Rek'Sai definitely banned against Splinter Jungle, and Mordekaiser, like I said, was what Salvo had picked when they gave Jinx to AJS. So just taking out that option from him. We see Jarvan. That's got to be the jungle then.
Yeah. Um, Interesting pick into Ezreal, I think, but maybe he's not too worried about that. He's more worried about the Vel'Koz that he could really slam dunk on him. Have to build the flash or stay in the pit. And
Leona.
yeah, here we go. Leona, Nautilus, a classic tank support matchup.
Yeah.
Who do you think wins that one? In supportal
Um,
combat, 1v1.
it's always a shit show when you have two beefy CC tanks as the supports. Like, yeah, you could go on to your favorite stat site and it'll tell you which one wins 1 or 2% more of the time. but there's so many other variables going on that it's way more on the minute-to-minute decision making than it is on the actual champions there.
Yes, couldn't agree more. And the last pick rounded out is going to be Ash, which is extremely odd, I think, out of top lane and mid lane roles being also in this game. But yeah, the last pick Ash is going to be AGS 0 on that. Very nice, yeah. Um, and with Set was also the last pick on the red side, or sorry,
Yep.
blue side for what Esposy. Set's going top. Yeah.
So we have a Jinx top. Okay, so they've double
Oh,
confused me.
oh wait,
Yep,
wait.
yep, 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 yep. Two ADs. And they are just sending Jinx top.
They are. That is correct. Wowzer.
We'll
I,
see. The Set, I think. I don't know how he does against range characters, but I mean, Set manages to surprise me basically every game with the amount of damage the W does. I know I can read it every time, and I know the middle does true damage, and then the actual W comes through, and I get surprised again.
yeah, it's a newer champ design, so for me, it's a struggle just learning how overloaded their kits are, and
True.
I'm pleasantly surprised each time. Where I get carried up in his big strong arms, and he
Well,
lays me down gently on the ground, and I'm dead.
lucky for you, Set is the only arguably new champion in this lineup.
True. Thank you, fellow players in the league. Yeah. So overall, though, team composition wise, because we got some time here, but burn off the spectator delay before we hop in the rift. How are you feeling about this?
If I was just looking at the champions, honestly, this is relatively even because as far as I can tell, just on champs, if I'm looking at full team comps. However, I will say letting it Thrifty get Anivia should always put your fucking warning lights on. But we'll see. I mean, we've seen Blab Renai Circulation pull off some crazy shit over the years on the Vel'Koz, so
True. Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of that, I definitely agree, is the mid lane matchup. How that's gonna play out. That's gonna maybe decide a lot going on here. I mean, Salvo as well on the Jinx top lane. That could be a little volatile. Maybe with some jungle pressure as well. But I have a feeling that he's just gonna play it safer than most, and they're just gonna try to scale out into the late game here with this comp. And Nivea Jinx into Ash with two tanky front boys, like that's nice. Lots of
um
damage.
yeah, I will say like Jinx's laning got a lot better. I don't know remember when they changed it. It was a while ago, but like she she's able to clear fairly safely with that rocket, so like it will probably just be a farm early lane, trying to stay at range from Set, obviously poking him when possible, but we'll see what kind of Ash arrows AJS is landing here too. Because one thing I'm worried about is between Set, Leona, Warwick, they might get real tanky. Now, granted, they have two ADs, so if either one of them gets big, they're gonna be able to chew through them. But if they don't, they're gonna maybe struggle to get through some of this front line.
Yeah, I agree, and some pretty good engage tools as well. I assume a chem tank maybe on the coming from what I'm supposed to see on the blue side here, just to really speed it up and get onto these immobile ADC champions. Yeah, and Jinx and Ash.
Yeah, and which lanes do you think each of these junglers is camping this game?
Well, if I'm coming in from my perspective, which is a terrible perspective for jungle, I would go top if I'm the blue side here to try to get Jinx out of this game because I think Jinx is very strong right now. In the bottom lane, I don't think I've really seen a top Jinx lately. So I don't know how this is gonna be for Salvo, but I think it's gonna be tough if there's some jungle intervention.
Sure. Overlay as well.
Yep.
Um, and for the other team. You think they're also gonna
And
Wang's also gonna be putting his effort up top to try and force the Jinx to be big, or
potentially. I mean, honestly, if I was by Splinter, I'd go bot or mid, but I don't think he does that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that goes there. Let me get some scoreboard action here. Let me hide that and then press P. Or not P, plus. Push and P. Oh my god. We're going.
oh,
Oh!
Bestest
Got
just flexed it on him. I mean, that was a scary Q. If that lands, he's probably dead there. Gotta see what.
Alright.
Yeah. They did have enough CC to keep him there until he died, most likely. But they missed, so he just gets to flash shit at him and strut.
Cool, yeah. Looking good on the stream, I think. So awesome. Yeah, so just a fan out after a little cute ARAM there. Remember that? ARAM in the mid lane on Summoner's Rift.
Oh,
Don't go in the
you're
bush.
going old school.
Don't go in the bush. That's cheating.
Yeah, people came up with all sorts of excuses though. I had to.
I was pushed out. This isn't basketball.
Yeah, there's always an excuse.
Alright, yeah, so both junglers starting on the bottom side of the map, working up. So, yeah, like you were kind of saying, I think there might be some action happening early here on this top side.
Yeah, I could see either jungler trying to make this Jinx go in favor of their team, but we'll see. Obviously, bottom has a lot of kill pressure just from the amount of CC the supports are bringing, so that's also always a favorite. But honestly, it looks like both junglers went, no, none of that matters. I'm starting my blue buff because I need it, and we'll end up where we end up.
Yeah, we're squecked in bestest one here. Get that early level 2 in the bottom lane. Gonna be pushing that lane into the tower. Oh, crunchy. Q and follow-up damage from 50.
Renai, yeah, trying to get damage back, but it's rough to trade those early. If you get stunned with Anivia Q, you're just taking a lot, and there's not a lot you're doing about it. We do have both junglers heading towards top. Salvo might be in danger here. Did not ward, and Jinx isn't very easy to get out of things.
A double chomper, nice. Yeah, stuns both of them there, but he has to blow the flash. So successful gank, I'd say, for Wang there. A little top visit there. Splinter just finishing up his red. Maybe a battle for the top scuttle here.
Yep. All things considered, though, I'm still amazed he made it out. Without the double chomper, that was way sketchier.
Yeah.
Splinter was walking through mid here. Wasn't being secretive about that. Ooh, a pull landed on Bestest.
He's walking. He's looking for the auto attack to get that stun, but he's just gonna take a little damage. It's about showing presence in the lane.
Yeah, even if he had gotten that stun, AJS was a bit too far behind him, so probably some miscommunication on trying to keep that fight going.
Yeah, and something we didn't bring up in the draft, but Albino Joe here on the Nautilus pick. I mean, just looking at last season and his history playing support, usually more Enchanter, Mage-like supports. So I'm excited to see him on a hook champion.
Yeah, I know he's been upset with himself dying a lot on Enchanters, so...
Meanwhile, though, the hook gonna land on Resquek. Still has the E up. There it is. Finally, actually just came up, and there's the Ignite. There's the Flash. Splinter's gonna get the first blood here in game number 2. Looking for more. Bestest one looking incredibly low. There's the hook. Albino Joe's gonna tank the tower on the way out. AJS Zero follows up for the second kill.
Yeah, he chose to turn around and stun him, and they weren't in towers. Oh, this is a lot of damage in mid.
Oh! Not gonna crack the egg. Or at least open up the egg carton to reveal the egg. You haven't cracked it yet.
And he has him really low. Obviously, it's not something you can just dive because it's a Nivea.
Yep,
so
very
Yep, he's just gonna look to push this. They'll be about even CS, and we'll see if collab. Oh, Thrifty choosing to stay. Doesn't look like much is gonna come of it. All right, what are we looking at? Almost 1,000 gold lead from those 2 early kills. And a little bit of CS and jungle helping towards that as well. Non-fungible up to a solid lead this early.
Yeah, great start for them. Great way to start their season here. And Wang is going to be hovering over on this bot side. Dragon is up, going to be a mountain drake to start it off. So Respect and Best of One, they keep pushing this lane in, making a long lane for themselves here. And nothing will come of it. Master Splinter's on the top side.
Yeah, all junglers far from anywhere near bot lane, which just means they're just trying to force them to miss CS under this turret for right now.
Oh, yeah, Splinter's here waiting in this top bush. Struck the camera's gonna... We're gonna keep looking at bot.
Yeah, because he hasn't got in yet. I'm sure it'll pop up there when he's halfway through the air.
Oh, and he just walks out. Yeah, the lane was kind of in a bad state.
Oh my god. Thrifty taking a shitload.
Oh no! Ah! And my spectator broke.
My spectator also is paused.
Um,
No! Oh,
what?
don't tell me it crashed. What happened? Spectator, please! I do think Thrifty was about to make that out just barely. No, spectate.
Can you click on anything?
No, I clicked on things and it fucking crashed, so I'm restarting League.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Let me do that. Yeah, it's gone, folks. We'll bring it back just a second.
Feel free to be mad at Riot. There's nothing we can do about both of us crashing spectator at the same time. Okay, I just got back in. I am speeding up to real time. And for those of you curious at home, Anivia did not die there, but they did transition into a team fight at Dragon, and holy shit, What Ass Pussy came out big in that one. They got 3-for-1 kills. And then went on to fight the Dragon. I'm still speeding up, trying to get caught up. Because,
Yeah,
you know.
Oh, I think mine's finally loading here. All right, that old time radio show brought to you by Watt. It's
yeah. So, like I said, what we missed, what we did quite. I mean, you could fast forward through it and show the folks.
Yep, I'm showing a little bit of the fight there. Yeah, it just turns real sloppy. SBL classic here. AJSO turns, trying to get the last hit on Renai, and he does. The flash out, Respect not able to follow up, so 3-3 in kills here. Let me speed it up. Get to.
Yep. So yeah, the 1v1 fight in mid didn't come of anything of it. And actually, in real time, Renai Circulation is going to die to a gank from the jungler.
Yep, just caught that one. So Renai gonna go down once again. Let me switch these guys around here. Oh, the fight coming over. Not gonna direct the camera.
I don't know how much he has left in the tank.
No egg for 30 cent by Wang Sun. Trying to get the last hit, but I know he turns around and ices him right in the face. Shut down.
Rough. So, in the couple minutes since the crashes happened, the game popped off. Both teams got 3 more kills. And we're back to
Okay.
the non-fungible Teemos being 1k up.
Yeah. 1k up. Gonna get the Rift Herald as well.
Blue team, though, did manage to get that dragon after that good fight, so they do have that going for them. They got the, what was that, Mountain Drake. The second one is going to be Fire.
yeah, some important Drakes coming out here. On the Rift. Let's look at some lane states here. Jinx, yeah, farming right alongside Tankax here on the set. So they're the two champions that have not been involved in the game at all. All zeros across the board, just farming in that top lane. But otherwise, Thrifty Senpai may be pulling a little ahead here in the mid lane to that 2-1 scoreline.
Yes, thanks for reminding me. I also have to fix my characters since it dropped me.
Yeah. And Respect farming well here. A little bit of a CS lead, but AJ Zero, as we saw in both those fights, he's going to get 2 kills to start this one off. Ezreal, just to clear the wave, they're going to be pushing in.
Yeah, pushing in constantly. Looks like they're going to get a reset here, which might be timed pretty well. It looked like Anivia was looking to come bottom there, but once they backed off, he just left. Either that or he was just getting that ward in river to give himself sight. We do have Splinter looking for an in here mid, but Leona's also here.
Oh, has the flash over his teammate's wall there, but he's going to get pulled away. For nice regulation, he's going to get the kill in, survive. Wang's going to swoop in from the side. Get the shutdown on 30 Senpai. You got to be kidding me.
I think Vel'Koz ult crashes Spectator.
Yours crashed too.
Vel'Koz ult crashes Spectator.
Oh my
Straight up.
fucking
100%.
god.
So we are going to have a very fun spectator here today because every time Vel'Koz ults, shit's going down. I'm convinced of it. I just close it and reopen. I'm back in already, so.
Okay, yeah, I hit reconnect. Hopefully this is a quick load
Yeah,
in here.
just don't even wait for it to try and fix itself because it won't.
Yep, and I'm on the loading screen. Perfect. Okay, so is the strat here? Do I go manual camera, and every time I feel when I feel like he's gonna pop it, I look away.
I don't know if having it on the screen even matters. It might just be if the replay knows it's happening, it's too late.
True. Okay, let me rearrange these guys once again. But meanwhile, in the top lane, I mean, I'm back in time. I'm at 12:20 here. Set's gonna pop him back here. He's gonna flash out. It's gonna survive. We'll speed up here 8 times.
Rift
Herald top lane.
Push top. Yep.
Yep. Tankax maybe defending the tower here to try to kill the Herald, but
Joey
meanwhile,
real low.
Oh, Ezreal perfectly placed there to pick up the kill. And Albino Joe 6-6 here. We're back at even gold, folks.
Yep. What we missed while the camera took us bot lane to watch Joey get assassinated was they also managed to dive onto Tankax there, and that gets them not only the kill back there, but also all of the plates and the turret top.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, so that might accelerate the game state here. Wang trying to steal the blue, but he is going to get out. And 13 will take that one rightfully for him.
Yeah, he did have to ult out, but Ashe also ulted, and it's not like they got a lot of cooldown difference, but he did almost get that blue. All right, I switch my characters around again. Very fun. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Well, wild ride here, folks. Let's see. Game state once again. Actually, no. Fuck the game state. What's happening here, Tree? What's the play for non-fungible Teemo?
Let's see. They're still up amazingly 1K. Things are just happening on different sides of the map. For non-fungible, let's see. Obviously, they are really wanting to get one of these dragons real bad because we're already up to the 3rd one. They're 0 for 2 on them. Even though outside of dragon fights, they're getting a lot of work done. And
okay, they're gonna find Master Splinter. He's gonna take a ton of damage. Ezreal followed by the Vel'Koz.
Oh,
no!
Yep, there it is.
No, the Vel'Koz!
There it is! This game crash brought to you by Bluer. confirmed. Every time Vel'Koz ults, it crashes.
You could in real time as I'm casting that, right as I say Vel'Koz, the gears in my head turn, and I go, no, no.
Vel'Koz ult means the game crashes. Let's
Oh
go.
no.
I
They
hope
were
you're enjoying your viewing experience as with maximum scuff.
You know, actually, I'm gonna take back what I said. I want to go back to playing the game. I just get me out of here.
All right, let's see what we missed. Getting sped up, back to where we were.
Champions are back in order.
Again.
Yep.
Hopefully we don't have to do that too many more times.
Dude, it's a low cooldown ult, isn't it? I swear to God, isn't it?
I mean, it's Vel'Koz, dude. Every team fight, Vel'Koz ult.
Oh,
You know it's happening.
I know. I just. Oh no, there's the Ash.
Ooh, Ash arrow.
Yeah. Oh, and Wang's gotta stay alive here. He's healing through all of that. And he's gonna stay alive. He's gonna get the kill on the opposing jungler. Splitter goes down. Albino Joe goes down, but Wang is gonna die at the end there. Assuming the Ignite takes gonna take him down, but they're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep diving here. AJ0 is not safe under this tower. The shutdown for Blaboor. And it's gonna be a bottom lane tower for Wet Ass Pussy.
That has to feel awful, man. They had a great engage on him, but he got out of the CC and just Warwicked himself back up.
Yeah.
No, I assume no one has... Yeah, no one has healing reduction yet. So he was just able to do Warwick things and heal right back through it. As Oh, do you not know what these
No,
are?
I do, but it's
Okay.
fun to watch it. It's just very cool. Riot Art and Design team, they're killing. They kill it with everything that they do.
Hell yeah.
Spectator team, Spectator client team. I think
Maybe
they're
look
doing
into the Vel'Koz thing.
Yeah. I'm sure they do great work. I don't know where the bug lies here. I don't know. It's just, yeah, they need to look into. Wait, is this gonna be like the first ever champion ban from SBL play?
Well,
I mean, we'll consider that, folks. But I mean, maybe we won't, but we'll see.
I think spectators are shit out of luck before we add a ban onto someone's primary pick. But
shit, dude, I'm trying before I play them, dude. Just I'm trying to get.
We do have Rift going down in middle, gonna get a bunch more gold. And Wang dead this time?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's not in range to start sucking people off, getting that life back. Salvo's gonna take a little bit of damage on the backside of that fight.
Rift.
But no jungler. Oh wait, where?
Rift just got a second charge on the second mid.
Yep, but it's gonna be the dragon of the Vel'Koz. Oh no! Come on, Blab. You knew you were gonna steal that shit. Come on.
So, I did some science with that dragon. With that dragon coming up, I just looked away, and I let you spectate it. Looking away doesn't help.
Okay.
If you never see the Vel'Koz ult, it still crashes.
Perfect.
So there's no escaping. And the fact is, every ult is going to be for a kill or a team fight. So, yeah, sure, I'll try that. I'll turn graphics to ultra low. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think they're turned very high because.
Wait a minute. I just sped up, and on the replay, it got to the Vel'Koz ult and crashed.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to look at Vel'Koz ult.
Is it the skin? Maybe it's the skin. You know, there's certain skins banned from competitive play.
I don't know. I'm about to turn these graphics qualities down for the first time in a decade, though, and see if that helps. I've never seen this game at very low. We'll see if that works.
Okay. I mean, I have mine pretty low. I might have like a couple settings on medium. So, but oh my god, it's just an alt thing. It has to.
No, it's literally every time he's pressed his alt, it goes for a second or two, and then it crashes the game every single time he presses it.
Okay, I manual cameraed away from when I sped it up. I'm back in. I'm at 20, 13, 14. Are you good?
Yep, I'm speeding up. I was a couple seconds behind here.
Oh shit, I'm way behind. No,
Yeah,
oh, I looked away. I looked away, but it didn't matter. It
yeah,
didn't
guess what?
matter.
Yep. Vel'Koz alt. We're not gonna. I'm sorry, folks. We're not gonna be able to see any of these fucking alts. None of these fights we're gonna be able to see because Vel'Koz alt is gonna crash the game every single time. Oh my god. Um, just imagine. Okay, so I'm gonna
Okay, I'm gonna
paint.
go to the
paint
fountain. I'm gonna go to the fountain. I'm
yeah,
at the blue side fountain. I'm looking at the shopkeeper. It doesn't matter. I'm so far away.
that doesn't matter. I tried that already. So to paint you a picture of what happened, they threw all their alts at each other. Some amount of people died. I'll load back in here in a second and try and figure it out because it's been crashed so often. I don't know what the score was because I've been so focused on
Well,
what's been
this will be
happening.
fun. This will be fun. This is like, it's like a Friday night, and you log into the league, and you see your friends. They already started a game, right? Because they don't log.
Yeah,
But you right click spectate, and you just come in to a complete clusterfuck game, and you get to watch it. That's where we're at right now. And can I just drag this timeline? I can. Oh my god.
yeah,
That's the okay.
yeah. You can just speed it up.
Boom. I'm at 22:05, 6, 7. I'm gonna turn the scoreboard back on, and I'm gonna
Yep.
rearrange these one more time. And when I say one more time, I mean the one out of many next times.
Yeah. Out of every time Vel'Koz presses the R.
Yep, I'm gonna move these.
Every time.
Okay. Yep, and here we are, 13 to 12. Non-fungible Teemos has a measly 300 gold lead, folks. This game is incredibly close, but we wouldn't know.
Yeah, we're not allowed to watch it. Vel'Koz alt is up, so everyone get ready for the next crash.
Oh my god. Someone call Labuer. Like, just call him up and say, don't press R. You're
Hey,
fine without.
don't use your super incredible abilities.
Yeah.
Our viewing experience hinges on it.
All right.
So they are teaming up for Dragon, and somewhere in all of those crashes, non-fungible Teemos managed to get a Dragon.
Yes, true. Yeah, so they've stopped the forward dragon into soul sort of timeline that what SBL was potentially on. Hey, just your great arrow, but yeah, it's gonna blow the flash thing to start off strong.
Okay, I'm fearing for my life.
Yep, the dragon has spawned, folks. Get ready. Vel'Koz is probably he's down here. He's coming up. Just wait for it. Oh, Ezreal's gonna get some really good damage across the side. Leona ult's gonna maybe catch Thrifty in the back. Splitter's going, or sorry, Wang's going incredibly deep into this backline. There's the Vel'Koz ult, and it's just gonna crash the game.
Okay, I've tried science. So I paused the replay before Vel'Koz ulted.
Okay.
And now I'm going to skip till after I think Vel'Koz ult is down. Not that that helps our viewing at all, because we still don't get to see what happens in the fights. Nope, that still crashes it. You can't even skip over it on the timeline. It still crashes.
It just knows because it's tracking the game state, even though we're not watching it. It's there.
Yeah, I tried to skip over it and just not even watch the fight. That doesn't work either. This is us. This is our life. We are seeing glimpses into this alternate reality and in between we can only guess at how things are going.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the fountain. I'm gonna go up here.
I mean, by the time I replay, I can't actually rewind to where Vel'Koz was ulting, so that solves itself.
All right, I'm at 24:53. I'm gonna open up the scoreboard. I'm gonna rearrange the champs. You guys, everyone following along at home, you knew I was gonna do that. Boom. Bop. Bing. Bam. Okay, we're good. We're set up. We're perfect. There's nothing wrong here. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit to get onto the live timeline, and here we are, folks.
And now we are real time for another minute or two. And in that meantime, we're looking at 16 to 15 kills. Another dragon went down. Of course it did. That fight was over the dragon. But we didn't get to see who won it. That's ridiculous. And now they are non-fungible Teemos. Trying to keep that about 1K gold lead at as many points during this game as possible.
Yeah, yeah, it really hasn't ballooned much bigger than that at all. You're right. It's
it went even.
incredibly.
It went even a couple minutes ago, and then they managed to bring it back.
Yeah, 2 drags apiece, 3 to 2 towers. So what SBL leading in that respect. So they might have some good side lane pressure here. They see Thrifty really far out. The pings are going down onto him, but they're not gonna follow up on it. So that's just gonna maybe camp a bush here.
Something. Oh, actually, it's just gonna throw a bunch of damage and then lock out there.
Don't ult. Okay.
Don't ult. Something that's actually really big for non-fungible is the fact that it was hex tech is big because that each stack gives 6 haste and 6 attack speed, 6%. That's a lot of free stats for their 2 ADs to have.
Yeah, that's perfect for this composition. So they really couldn't have asked for a better one. Albino Joe's gonna get the hook in under respect. He's already down to half health. Where's the Vilga's?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It looked like they got out.
Yeah, wait.
They might dive that though.
Yeah, I mean everyone
You
just
can only guess.
Take a peek. Look at this picture and then guess the result of this team fight.
Yeah, you're free to just assume however you want that fight turned out because we literally are not allowed to look at it. So whatever you think happened in that fight, that's what happened.
You know, Riot Game Design, I feel like I watched a video where they were talking about how they just want every player to fulfill their in-game fantasy, right? They want, if you want to pop off on Vel'Koz, then you should be free to do that. You should live that fantasy as a tentacle monster.
True. Loaded back in, they did even up the gold off that fight, so we're basically dead even. Dead even dragons, almost even kills.
Alright, I'm gonna range these guys real quick. There we go, looking good. I'm gonna press plus sign a little bit. And we're good, no technical issues, perfect. Approaching the 30-minute mark.
Technical issue.
Yeah, just the one.
Just the one.
Alright, so we got non-fungible Teemos setting up the vision here for a Baron play. Get rid of that blast cone, smart. Spawning in a minute. So yeah, actually the dragon. So that's going to be very important as well. Going to be a 3rd dragon for either of these teams, and hopefully get that soul point on the board, at least threaten it. But they're going to start the Baron. Blue team, Wet Ass Pussy is very aware of this. The Ezreal is going to reign true there. Going to do a heap of damage. And I think it gets non-fungible Teemos out of the Baron.
Yes, and
a very nice flash out of AJ0, but maybe even a better engage out of Wang there. But he has to flash out himself. Afraid of the counter engage there, but Squeck's gonna egg out Thrifty Senpai, and he's gonna go down. Huge opening for Wet Ass Pussy.
Yeah, Wang with the happy feet, and thankfully, because those were skirmishes, Vel'Koz wasn't able to ult. We were able to see it, which is fucking fog. Oh, and flashes as they call it tank out.
Yeah, and he's going to be trapped in the pit here, but he's just going to pull him in, and he's a very tanky boy, but he's not tanky enough. There's the damage coming in from Salvo, but the shutdown going over to Master Splinter. Evening out the gold once again, trading the kills back and forth, but it's going to be Wet Ass Pussy with the dragon control in the 3rd of the game for them.
Yeah, and now they're sitting with the lead, and I'm seeing some pings over by the Baron site. They want to get over there and clear that out, not let them just choke out and then sneak a Baron. Oh, they're actually taking the portals over to get deep wards.
Oh.
They might, if they play this right, they might catch him completely unaware, but it is, look, yep, they just saw Joey. They might think he's alone. Well, they know he has at least one friend.
Yep. Wait, yeah, they are deep behind enemy lines right now. Does what SBC, and they see the engage onto nice circulation. He is going to flash out, and he's not going to get killed. He has one auto away, but has to blow both of his summoners. Wang's going to get the first blood of this fight. Resquek going to get a second for his team. Wet ass Bussy 2-0, and they might have the Baron control here. But without Renai, though, he has to back for the health, so it's going to be sketchy either way.
Yeah, and everyone watching from home, just keep hoping for these skirmishes where Vel'Koz can't ult. Oh,
This one sees it. There's the Leona ult. There's the follow-up from Resquek's Ezreal, and he's going to go so incredibly low but not die. And there it is. There's the slam dunk. Tank Axe coming in from the side. And non-fungible teamos, they just have to route out of there. Completely give up their red side jungle. The pings are on the Baron, and Wet Ass Boozy is starting it.
Yeah, and they've completely flipped this game around. They're 3K in the lead now.
Yeah. First big lead of the game here for either team, and Master Splinter, he's dodging in and out of this bush. He's trying to get close, but he's gonna get. You heard it here, folks. Say it in the chat. Vel'Koz ulted.
We got to see him die, which is, I think, a first. But we did get to see Baron go down and him die, which means they're going to be out one. Probably Joey's going to be dead here when we load back in as well. And with the Baron ult, they're gonna, or with the Baron buff, they're gonna be pushing right onto that base immediately after. That's a fair thought. It could be the skin. Don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's. I know in pro play, that certain skins are banned, but I think it's just based. Those are too fancy.
Oh.
As readable, maybe, or maybe there's bugs on skins.
Yeah, I
Can't
would
play.
not. I would not be surprised if there's just bugs on skins. So, we're back in it, or I'm back in it. I assume you're almost loaded in.
Yeah.
And let's see, almost 5.5K gold lead now for What Has Pussy. They've once they got their lead, they've just been widening it.
Yep,
Who knows? Maybe they're hacking. We couldn't tell.
Yep, I'm at 32.57, and I just saw AJ0 split the uprights with an Asher. No.
We literally get right back. Okay. Riot, I need you to nerf Vel'Koz's ult timer for spectator.
I mean, that's one way to fix the bug, right? That's fixing it. God.
Oh my god. I hope no one wanted to like watch this replay at any point. You know, like maybe either the teams who are playing who might want to learn from mistakes or something, because that shit's out the window.
Yeah. Um, I have some spinning boxes on the client, and I
Me
see,
too.
and I come from the future. I predict the game might be over.
We are not allowed to even reconnect. All right.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Wet Ass Pussy won it. Feel free to correct us if that's wrong.
Whoa, Blur, get out of the chat. You're breaking a rule. You can't type in chat. The game's not over. We didn't see the Nexus explode. Get
It
out
will
of here.
actually never be over. All 10 of you are never allowed to type in this chat again. That's actually how this works. I think I have to restart my client now.
Yeah, I got spinning boxes here. So
Yeah,
because
it's just spinning.
we're in a black hole, a
Oh my
programmatic
god.
black hole. Okay.
Well,
Well,
what the scraps of that game we were able to stream Um, what was a thing?
I mean, okay. Yeah, up until the very well, we're past 35 minutes at that point, right? I think it was past 30 minutes. Up until 30 minutes, that was an incredibly close game between these two teams.
Yeah, Fungible Timo's never got more than like 1,000 ahead. They had that lead real early, and they either kept it, they lost it at one point, and then got it back, and then were just never able to expand on it. And then the second the other team got it, it was just they expanded it hard and quick.
Yeah. Can we actually see the match history? I mean, just to show a graph here, or is that not
Well,
possible?
I'm attempting to restart my league client because
Okay. Maybe I can give a glimpse of some graphs here. Okay, I can. Perfect. We got a scoreboard. Let me show this. Get that out of the way. Here we go, folks. This is the this is the end game state. We didn't see a lot of the ongoing game state, but this is how it ended. And I'll show some graphs here. Damage dealt to champions. Wow, respect off the charts here. Nearly 34k damage to champions. Vel'Koz, a very close second here at
yeah,
32.
holy crap.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Let me vision scores because I'm still a support simp at heart. Here we go. Vision scores. Looking good. Leo Albino Joe, dude. Perfect. Perfect play out of him. I wouldn't change anything. Or wait, that was
um,
Leona. Sorry, that was my bad. That was Tebessa's one. You know, he's even better. He's great. But yeah, blue team ended the game 9k ahead, and that's all we gotta say about it.
all right, and I have my invite to go play one of these teams. If it's Blab's team, I completely forget, to be honest. If it's Blab's team, we'll at least ask him not to play that skin. We'll go from there.
Yep. All right, and that's gonna be game two, folks. Stay tuned because we got game three coming up between Power Tops and Wet Ass Pussy. Do not touch that browser.